And I arrived here. My husband had bought the photo booth without my knowledge and informed me while we were laying on a beach in Jamaica. So when we arrived home, it would be arriving as well. And I thought, are you kidding me? Like, do you not think I have enough to do? Who's going to run this business? And he just thought that if he hung out his shingle, the business would just flow in, like you said earlier. And I run another business, and I knew that wasn't how it would happen. So we mulled it over for a few months. I knew COVID was coming. This was October of 2019. We arrived at PBX in February. I sat down at Ursula's table, and I burst into tears. I said, I don't know what to do. And she said, just sign here.
Just sign here.
Sign here. And we got this. We've got this. And I just trusted her. I just believed in what she was telling me. And so we had no business. We'd done a couple of little sort of practice things. But really, I didn't even know where to start. And now COVID was hitting. So part of the training over those months that we were closed and we didn't know what we were going to do, Ursula was like, this is an opportunity. So she had us one week call up. Well, they had been working on this Santa AR, and we weren't really sure what we were doing with it, and it presented the perfect opportunity. So I did that. I started emailing shopping malls, and lots of scared managers that didn't want to even touch it or go, even book a meeting with me. But one called me back and said, yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. Let's sit down and talk. And that led to, he's kind of sold it for me, because other malls in their their marketing, they management company. He started talking about what he was doing, and that led to two more. They literally fell in our lap. I had one photo booth. I now had 3 malls. And I kept calling them every time and saying, another mall wants us. What do I do? Say yes. We'll figure it out later. And so that's what we did. Okay, yeah. One of them was 8 hours away, an 8-hour drive. So I sent my husband for the month of December in 2020 up way north of Northern Ontario in Canada. And he spent the month of December up there. Our quote for them, included all of that, putting him up, and it had to cover, his meals and travel and all of that. We also needed a photo booth. So we bought one. There was somebody local that was selling a gently used one. We got a great deal on it. We purchased it. Then they needed a third one, because remember, a third company. So just the ideas coming through them, I subcontracted to another photo booth owner. And nobody was doing anything. They were happy to have the business. So he virtually took over the third activation for me. I paid him. We still made lots of money. In the end, the full contract was worth $60,000. We also sold photos too, so that added on to our sales, bottom line. And what we did there was we split the profits with the mall, so they made a little extra money. So then things opened up a little. We were on our way. We had done maybe 3 weddings in 2020. Suddenly, 2021, 2021, last year, we did 40 weddings. I reached out to the first mall again and said, would you be, I really didn't think it was going to happen, but she told me, let's, reach out, see what they say. 10 minutes later, yes, let's do it. That led to a second mall. This year, my husband didn't have the time to travel 8 hours away. He has a full-time job. He needed to work that job. So we worked out a contract. It was 13 days. It was basically weekends only in December, so he could do that too. I upped the price so that we still made the same money as the 3 activations last year. And we did 2 again. Another $60,000 contract. Sold photos, upped the price because we knew that they would buy them. And so we massaged that around a little so that we made a little more money
PR'd it
too. We PR'd it. And this year, they're already, both those malls are talking about, it looks good that they will have us back. We're negotiating with them. It's all but signed. And we have 50 weddings booked for 2022 and are booking heavily for 2023. And we came from nothing. You guys can do this. Ursula and Sammy and George and Keith, they are the bomb. If you haven't signed on, do it. I mean, I didn't have any budget. I didn't know where I was going to get $99 a month, but I do now, and I don't care what I have to do to pay that $99 a month. I'll do it for as long as we're in this business. We now own 5 photo booths. So, yeah. After that third, we had the 2 over through 2022, because we were booking weddings. We were sometimes triple booked out for an evening. Through this 2022.
And you're not allowed to say no?
We have a lot of triple bookings. So we bought a 3rd mirror, and then we bought a Mirror X because we haven't even tapped really heavily the corporate market, but that's where I want to use that. And last week we took delivery of a Moby booth that, you know, they're telling us that there's missed opportunities there. So that's a whole new, we haven't even tapped that yet. So, but now 5 booths and an amazing team. We have about a dozen young men and women that work with us. So it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
But yeah,
they make us look good. Sammy and George are geniuses at, you know, all that video content. That especially those reels that they're talking about. Those scare the kids off me. I don't know how to do that. But they provide that content. And all they have to do is download it.
And upload it.
Or upload, download, whatever. Yeah, upload, download, then upload. They smack my logo on there and it looks like it's mine.